Hello and welcome to Whisky.com, where fine spirits meet. My name is Ben Luening. I'm the master taster of Whisky.com. This is Horst Luening, my father. He is the senior taster of Whisky.com. And today we are talking about the awards September 2024. And we had a big discussion and in August I think you only had one or two bottles, and now in September I only have one bottle with the prize. So I guess you can see when somebody was on vacation.
Yeah.
And
First, I do have a nomination. We have two other bottles which would have been a nomination, but it's
very good bottles, but
actual club bottling. No?
We selected them, so no.
And another one which is down there in the Silvery.
Which is an exclusive one.
Exclusive one for us. So we selected those bottles, and therefore we do not give ourselves
a known medal for us.
Yeah. So this is the Glenfiddich, which receives the nomination, and this is the Perpetual Collection, or part of the Perpetual Collection, vat number 3, and it's called vat because there are huge mixing or marrying vats which are used for a Solera procedure at Glenfiddich. That means this cask never, or this vat never runs empty. They keep it at a certain level, then they add new whiskey to matured whiskey to be married with the rest inside these vats, and then they fill the new bottling and leave half or a third in it, and then mix it with the next ones, so that it's a perpetual bottling, which always have a little bit from older bottlings inside this bottle. Yeah. And this was very intense, and 15 years of age, and so this is
just a nomination as we ran out of places. But if we wouldn't have had it in this month, in a slow month, then it would have gotten a prize.
Yeah. Probably we should add a platinum. Typically the next one. The third place, the bronze award, goes to Bushmills, the 14-year-old Malaga cask finish. And this one I found wonderfully matured. It's a finishing in Malaga casks, and Malaga is a fortified wine from the south of Spain. Well, there's another one from south of Spain. It's called sherry, and the town of Jerez, where the sherry comes from, lies in the west of southern Spain, and Malaga on the east of southern Spain. So they are relatives, cousins, brothers, sisters, and Malaga resides at the Mediterranean, so there might be a little bit of different climate there, and Jerez is, well, I think 50 kilometers, 80 kilometers away from the sea. Mm-hmm. So there's a little bit of a different climate inside this part of Spain. I don't know exactly which province this is. Malaga is, I think Andalusia, and Jerez. Not quite sure if Andalusia reaches over there. Mm. So this is a wonderful, matured, intense sherry cask. I beg your pardon.
So I got the silver place. I really love this bottle. I really like it. It's the Tale of Ice Cream, this year's limited edition from Glenmorangie, and it's a double bourbon cask. So it's a first fill and refill bourbon casks. And these bourbon casks have been specially treated with a high vanillin toast, so a lot of vanilla in this bottling, and I really do like it. It's a very sweet and vanilla style.
This is ice cream remembers me at the art bag we had last month.
The Erdbeeren anthology with the unicorn.
With the unicorn, which has an ice cream.
Yeah, that was the pony with the ice cream cone on top.
And so might be both distilleries have the same mother company, Louis Vuitton or Hennessy, and probably they have the same the same marketing guys.
For me, it would have actually been a gold award, but it was just for the people that we had and sold, and people rated it, and they were seeing it as good but not best. So that's why I made space at the gold award, and here it goes.
So the gold award goes to Edradour, and this one is a very, very special bottle. It's a Edradour with the age of 12 years, and those 12 years, this whiskey resides in a Madeira cask, and this is very special. I never had that before, that we had a Madeira cask 100% maturation and not only a finishing. So this is the first of these, and it's 48.2. It's a small batch called, so I think there are more than one cask in that, but they don't tell how many casks there are. So it's a small batch, and well, I found that very outstanding, so I voted for the gold award. And we do not have many, which you had in last month. So so this is the first one.
I do love the Madeira cask. I was on Madeira. I like the Madeira as itself is good, but I do like it in the in ice cream, in cakes and stuff. They do a lot of stuff. I think they have these small cakes, something, and I really do like it in the whiskey. Madeira is just nice to finish.
Madeira is
wholly mature.
Is a fortified wine. That means in former times when the sailing ship were conquering the world, they had always wine casks with them, and those they oxidized, switched over, didn't taste very well afterwards, and then they said we have something to do to keep the wine fresh, going long distance, and so they added brandy to fortify the wine until it does not change, oxidize. But people became used to the taste of those oxidized wines. And Madeira, I visited Enrique bodega there, and went up with a guy into the mountains, and there they had those big stainless steel vats, and they were kept at a very high temperature, 70 degrees centigrade, slightly cooking with heating from below, and until they really turned over and oxidized. So now they want to have it that way, and then they fortify it as well. So Madeira is so much better than beer.
Yeah, I like it. So that was it with our awards for the year, for the month September 2024. Our gold award, the Edradour 12 years Madeira cask. Have a look in our shop at Whisky.com. You will find these bottles there, and have a look if one of these bottles is actually the one for you. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.